Hi everyone, it is July 30th, 2020, and I want to do another unboxing for you. I just got this came in the morning, which is really surprising because usually most of my packages come during the afternoon. But I ordered this and I know what's in here, and I told you guys I was going to get this. Now before I open this, let me just say that there are two strategy guides, okay, pretty much, to video games. And this is not the Prima strategy guide, okay? This is just the book that tells about the world. And what's in here is the Cyberpunk 2077 book about the world. The world is cyberpunk. So I'm not going to show you any spoilers or anything because the game strategy guide is not out yet because the game is not out yet, obviously. They're not going to, show you the missions before the game is out. But this does show you the world. It doesn't show you the missions. So there are no spoilers in this, because the game isn't even out yet. The game is coming out November 19th, 2020, supposedly, right? But this does show you the world, kind of. It shows you, like, the motorcycles, the cars, the buildings. Now, when the strategy guide comes out, I'm going to, of course, get it. Because then you'll have the game, and it'll show you, like, a help tutorial throughout the missions. But this was $35, and it's a hardcover. And let's look at it. So that's the hardcover. You can see that very well. Oh, I dropped the candle. I just dropped over the candle thing. That noise is they're building a house. They're building a house next door. They're rebuilding a whole entire house here. Okay, so there's the cover. You gotta forgive the noise because they're pretty much rebuilding a house next door, and this is the back. It says, always take it to the edge. It's Cyberpunk way. It's the Cyberpunk way. An insightful, captivatingly designed, full-color hardcover that transports the readers to the futuristic metropolis of Night City, the epicenter of the vibrant, new action RPG from CD Projekt Red. Step into a dark future where violence, oppression, and cyber war implants aren't just common, they're necessary tools to get ahead. Explore the various districts, gangs, and history of Night City. Learn all there is to know about the technology of tomorrow and research cybernetic weapons and vehicles of Cyberpunk 2077. This intricately assembled tome contains everything you need to know about the history, characters, the world of the long-awaited RPG from the creators of the Witcher video game series. And this is it. So it shows you the characters. You'll see more of it. Let me open this up. So I think I'm going to, let me get this rid of this. I think what I'm going to do when the game comes out is definitely get the strategy guide. I'm not exactly sure how hard it's going to be to get, because everyone's going to want it, pretty much. So let me open this. Let's come in plastic. And I think this came in also a paperback, but I figured while I'm getting it, right? I don't usually get these. I don't usually get, like, the strategy guides or the Book of the Worlds. But in this case, I had to make an exception because this game is going to be really, really amazing. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. So I'm not going to go through the whole book, but go through some of it. So there's the first page. Let me move this up a little bit. And here's the shows the characters. It's mostly art. Very colorful. The characters. The pages are really well done. It talks about, here's the index, the introduction. I'm going to go through all of them. The modern world. The collapse. It explains about how the world of Night City collapsed. Wow. That's a lot of destruction. I'll read about this later. I'll be reading about this later. The Fourth Corporate War. I don't know if you guys can see the whole thing. You guys can see the whole thing. It's really, really colorful. Very colorful illustrations. I don't want to see the cars and stuff. I'm not going to read the whole thing, because obviously it's like a history of the world. Now, the strategy guide in November, when it comes out, it just doesn't show you the world, obviously. Like I said, it shows you the missions of the game. That's kind of like a spoiler, right? So they're not going to release that until the game comes out, like I said before, in November 19th. But this you can see. This just pretty much tells of the world and the story. Technology tomorrow. Now it talks about the technology. Hello and hail to the free.net. We're here going to talk about modern technology. So I guess there's the internet. You're going to be able to go online and, fight the corporations and stuff. What I'm seeing. Cyber war. That's going to be cool. The market and that guy's is, what was his name? Ripperdoc. He was the Ripperdoc. He's like the cybernetic doctor. The history of cyberware. It tells you the whole history of the cyberware and that people are becoming robots and you can like upgrade your body and stuff. This will probably be available, this will probably be reality in the near future, maybe in 500 years. I could see this actually happening. Oh, wait, there's a little bit of nudity. No, that's not nudity. It's an alien. Alien nudity doesn't count, does it? The gun culture and gun laws of Night City. The weapons now they're talking about. It's going to be cool. I'm gonna read about this. Weapon manufacturers. They tell you all the weapon manufacturers and the weapons in the game. This weapon. Pretty cool. What's this? Oh, munitions attachments. Look like mascara for a minute. I was like, what is that? Look like mascara. Women's mascara. Wow, that's a cool vehicle. It's a cool vehicle. See it? It's a pretty cool vehicle. And now they show you all the vehicles in the game. Very nice. Very well done. Yeah, very well worth the... I wonder if we'll ever see vehicles like that. Eh? Now they show you the vehicles. The companies that make the vehicles. Archer, Mitsutani. All these different companies. Motorcycles will be in the game. And it looks like it's going to be running on nuclear fuel. That's pretty interesting. I don't think that'll ever happen. Nuclear fuel on a motorcycle and how they would stop radiation after accidents. Consuming brain dance. Oh, brain dance. Isn't that when you go... Oh, they were explaining that. That's when you can actually go into somebody else's... Like you can see somebody else's vision of what happened. Brain dance. I have to read more about it. Recording brain dance. And you can go into the actual event. Editing. Well, there's a lot of stuff in this game. Very good, well done. The paper is like very thick. I thought it was like 2 pieces. Wet dream. Be the dream of dreamer. Well, I don't know about that. There's a lot of sex in this game too, they said. So, celebrities and brain dances. She's kind of hot for a robot. She's kind of hot for a robot. What in the world is this? Foreign body. Install at your own risk. I don't know what that's all about. That looks dangerous. Other problems with brain dance. Oh, maybe because brain dance has probably its negatives. Probably if you go into somebody's mind. If you go into somebody's mind, it'll actually have consequences. Net running. It'll have consequences. It'll probably drive you crazy. Mayhem of the Net. The Net today. Oh, this is going to be so interesting to read. I wonder if Windows will still be around in like 500 years. Net running today. Well, 2077. So 2077 would only be 50 years from now. I don't think we're going to be this. I don't think we're going to be this advanced in 50 years. To be honest with you, I really don't. We'll be advanced. We'll be more advanced than we are now, but I don't think it'll be this advanced. 2077. Security you can trust. First 80 gigabytes free of charge. Oh, you have the like chips in your head and stuff. That looks like it hurts. That must be painful. Making people into robots. Oh, this was one of Night City. Now it talks about Night City. $2074, the Knight's Legacy. The Watson. Then it shows you the areas, right? Little city, city center. All the areas of the world. Little China. Looks very colorful. Very colorful. Kabuki. North Side District. Pretty interesting. I'm not going to read everything. Westbrook. Japantown. It's like Chinatown. You know, I'm glad I got, looking at this, I'm glad I got the new CPU. Because it looks like there are a lot of, AI. And there are a lot of people. And it's going to take a lot of CPU power to calculate all the population of the world. Much more than GTA. Look at that car. That car is pretty cool. Chapter Hill and North Oak. City Center. Now we're into City Center. This is like the corporation area, I guess. Corpo Plaza. Focusing on winning this fall. Probably have casinos you can go to. Wouldn't be surprised. Haywood. Wells Springs. And I talk about all these areas. I'm not going to read it now, but if you decide to get the book and see the world, see the different parts of the world, you can actually take a part in this. Del Santo Domingo. There's a lot to read. Rancho Coronado. Rancho Coronado tells you more about it. Pacifica. Oh, Pacifica we heard about in the trailers. Pacifica you heard about in the trailers. I'm going to read about this while I'm eating lunch. While I'm having lunch. West Wind Estate and Coast View. I really, to tell you the truth, they're very detailed with these books, right? But I really don't know. I mean, I'm having second thoughts. Maybe when the game comes out, I don't really want it to be spoiled. I don't know if I'm going to be buying the Prima Guide, actually. Because I want everything, if you buy the Prima Guide, and you see all the missions. You know, maybe if I get stuck on a mission, then maybe I'll buy the Prima Guide, right? To see how you can get through it and stuff. But I don't know if I'm buying the Prima Guide yet. Excuse me. Vertical Slice of the Night. City Society. Not much more left. The Rich and the Powerful. This dude. She's one of the corporate head people. This is going to be a very well-detailed world. I hope you can go into most of these buildings. You know, I hope, like, you know, I know they say that, you know, like how GTA, you can go into some buildings, like, you know, ammunition and stuff, and, you know, maybe the clothing stores, a couple of clothing stores. But in this game, I hope you can go into most of the apartment buildings you see, you know, in back of you. Maybe not all of them. I don't think you'll be able to go into all of them because they'd have to recreate the interiors of every building, and it's, you know, it's a giant city like, you know, any modern city. So I don't know if they'll be able to do that. They'll be able to put you inside all of them, but I hope you can go into most of them. I'm gonna be like, you know, just investigating and, you know, just looking at the city before I even like start any of the missions. So what's this? These are all the different companies, I guess. Opticals. Oh, this is the cybernetic eyes. Smuggling tier. Oh, they're kind of cute. Look at this. These things. Triplets. I don't know who they are. Sisters or something. They look scary. They look kind of scary. I don't know. Hope I'm doing this good for you guys. Oh, this look at that cyberware. Like the kids will have like video games to play. You know, it's just for the kids. They have like VR goggles and stuff. That I could see happening actually in the next 50 years. Because they already have VR, and in 50 years VR will get much, much better. What's this? A drink? Now king size. The Abydus. I gotta read more about that. Looks like some sort of drink or beer. The down and out. Nearly done, guys. I know I'm boring you, right? I'm probably boring you. Probably saying, what in the world is he showing us? So I'm just showing, you know, I just wanted to see this because it gives you a little bit more lore into the Cyberpunk world before you start playing it. For those of you who are going to be playing it. I've been waiting for this game for a long time, like many people have. You know, a lot of people have been waiting for this game. And I've built a PC around it, right? Because my PC in there, in the living room, and the PC upstairs are not bad. They run like games like Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption 2 pretty well. But I think this one's going to need a little bit more oomph. This game is going to be a little bit more oomph as far as the CPU goes. And the GPU. So I built the PC that I bought for this game. I bought the CPU I got was the Core i7-7700, which is like the 7th generation. It's not the like newest, it's like 3 years old. But still, it's better than what I had. I had the first generation with the Core i7-860 and the Core i7-870. So 2009 those came out, so anything that came out after that would be an improvement. So this new chip, the Core i7-7700, should be able to handle this game. And then for the graphics card, I got the RX 5700, which came out like a year ago or so, 2 years ago. Law enforcement. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Law enforcement. I guess this is the last part. Law enforcement. Now they're going to show you the military equipment for the law enforcement. Holy mackerel. Meet your neighbors. So look at that. That's the helicopter, I guess, or I don't know if that's a helicopter, police helicopter, or that's just a vehicle that floats. That's pretty cool. We're nearly done. This is the last chapter. Gangs and the bad and the ugly. Gangs, the bad and the ugly. Talks about the gangs. Holy mackerel, look at this. Want to meet that guy in the dark alley. Holy mackerel. Look at this guy. Look at this dude. Holy mackerel. Let me show you a little bit of it, you know? So if you guys want to decide to buy one of these books, you can get them on Amazon. The animals. So there's a big controversy about this, right? There was a big controversy about this, calling a group of people the animals. But I'm glad they didn't, well, you know what I'm about to say, right? I hope they did. I'm glad they didn't put it towards any race, because they'd have a big problem on their hands. So according to this, it looks like that they have Caucasian mix type of people here. So, I mean, I don't think they would do something stupid like that. Even, I don't think they would do it. So they have these guys they call the animals. There was a big controversy about this, by the way, because in the trailer, they had, they had colored individuals, and that didn't go over very well, obviously. And then you got, see, the Voodoo Boys. The Voodoo Boys. Wow, look at that dog. You see that? Hold the mackerel. The Voodoo Boys. Wait, I'll show you this guy, right? You don't want to meet him in a dark alley either. Look at his dog. Holy mackerel. And this is the end of it. Hold up, I'll show you the end. And you got these guys. Part of the Voodoo Boys. Very well done. The Mox. Who she is. Oh. Gotta meet her. Gotta meet her. What does it say? Fuck to live, kill to fuck. Whoa. Whoa. There's some serious language in this game. This woman has a tattoo. This woman has a tattoo that, wow, buy the book, you'll see what the tattoo says if I didn't show it already. Holy mackerel. Oh, look at this tattoo. This Asian guy has this tattoo on his chest. Very well. I mean, if the characters look anything like this in the real game, I mean, this is just illustrations, right? Of course, these are just illustrations of the game and the motorcycles and stuff. But if they look anything like this is pretty detailed. Oh, wow. Wonder if this is going to be like Crysis, like Can It Run Crysis? You know what I mean? This is going to be like one of those games, like Can It Run Crysis? You remember when Crysis came out? There was a whole meme about that. Anybody that built a machine, they go, can it run Crysis? Yeah, but can it run Crysis? I think there's going to be like a certain thing with this. They're going to be like, yeah, can it run Cyberpunk? I mean, you'd probably be able to run it even. I'd probably be able to run that game on my Core i7-860. I mean, I think it'll still work, but the frame rates are going to be nomads, the roving refugees, the nomads. And that's it, I think. That's it. I have one more illustration here of this person. Show the gangs. I wonder if they give you a map or anything, like a fold-out map. I want to show you this. Some of these pictures are almost photorealistic. It's really pretty incredible. I just hope it's this realistic when the game comes out. And these are just illustrations, obviously, you know. These are conceptual art. Concept art. But we shall see. Shall see when the game comes out. I'll show you this part. I'm really at the very end, guys. I'm really at the very end. Cyberpunk's Edge Runners and Mercs. This is the last part. We got Cyberpunks. We got the Cyberpunks here. I just thought some of you would like to see this. because I was waiting for this game for many, 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 many months. A few years, too. And then it says the Afterlife. I guess that's like a nightclub. It's like the nightclub. And that is it, folks. Last page. Last page. And that's it. I don't know if there's map. There's no map or anything. And that's it. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed that. I know some of you, no matter what I show on video, you guys are going to give me a thumbs down. So you know what I think about you people. But for those of you who thought that was pretty cool, like I said, I'm going to look at this later while I'm eating. I'm going to read about it a little bit more. And when the game comes out, I'll give you my my full review. Also, when the game comes out, by the way, I'm going to be doing a 10-hour marathon of the game. Pretty much. Try and do a 10-hour marathon. I'm going to try my best to do a 10-hour marathon playing the game, probably on Twitch or something. Okay, folks? There you go. Promised you I would show you the book and show you the, the inside and the lore of the game. Take it easy, folks. Give me a thumbs up if you thought that was pretty cool. Be well.